mouths shall draw delicious wine, the wine of Icus. They shall reach ever to the heavenly kiss of the beautiful God. 33. I reveal unto you a great mystery. Ye stand between the abyss of height and the abyss of depth. 34. And eager awaits you a companion, and that companion is yourself. 35. Ye can have no other companion. 36. Many have arisen being wise. They have said, seek out the glittering image in the place ever golden, and unite yourselves with it. 37. Many have arisen being foolish. They have said, stoop down unto the darkly splendid world and be wedded to that blind creature of the slime. 38. I who am beyond wisdom and folly, arise and say, both weddings. Unite yourselves with both. 59. Beware, beware, I say, lest ye seek after the one and lose the other. 40. My adepts stand upright. Their head above the heavens, their feet below the heavens. 40. 40. My adepts stand upright. Their head above the heavens, their feet below the hells. I ask you to sacrifice nothing at mine altar. I am the God who giveth all. 21 light, life, love, force, fantasy, fire. These do I bring you. Mine hands are full of these. 22. There is joy in the setting out. There is joy in the journey. There is joy in the goal. 23. Only if ye are sorrowful or weary or angry or discomforted, then ye may know that ye have lost the golden thread, the thread wherewith I guide you to the heart of the groves of Eleusis. My disciples are proud and beautiful. They are strong and swift.
Where's the viceroy?
They rule their way like conquerors. 55. The weak, the timid, the imperfect, the cowardly, the poor, fearful, these are mine enemies. And I am come to destroy them. 26. This also is compassion, an end to the sickness of earth, a rooting out of the weed. I water flowers. 25. Oh, my children, ye are more beautiful than the flowers. Ye must not fade season. 28. I love you. I would sprinkle you with the divine dew of immortality. 29. This immortality is no vain hope beyond the grave. I offer you the certain consciousness of bliss. 30. I offer it at once on earth. Before an hour had struck upon, ye shall be with me in the abodes that are beyond decay. 31. Also, I give you power, earthly and joy, earthly wealth, and health, and length of days. 31. It either awaits you a companion, and that companion is yourself. 31. You can have no other companion. 31. Many are being wise. They have said, seek out the glittering image in the place ever golden, and unite yourselves with it. 30 then. Many have arisen, being foolish. They have said, stoop down unto the darkly splendid world, and be wedded to that blind creature of the slime. First word, when beyond wisdom and folly, arise and say unto you, achieve both weddings, unite yourselves with both. 40 way, beware, beware, I say, lest ye seek of the one and lose the other. 40 by death stand upright, their head above the heavens, their feet below. In the name of the Lord, initiation. Amen. I fly and I alight as an hawk of mother of emerald on my mighty sweeping wings. I swoop down upon the black earth and gladdens into green at my coming. 3 children of earth, rejoice, rejoice exceedingly, for your salvation is at hand. The end of sorrow is come. I will ravish you away into mine unutterable joy. I will kiss you and bring you to the bridal. I will spread a feast before you in the house of happiness. I am not come to rebuke you or to enslave you. I bid you not turn from your voluptuous ways, from your idleness, from your follies. But I bring you joy to your pleasure, peace to your languor, wisdom to your folly. All that is right, if so be that ye enjoy it. I am come against sorrow, against weariness, against them that seek to enslave you. 11. I pour you lustral wine, that giveth you delight both at the sunset and come with me, and I will give you all that is desirable upon the earth. Because I give you which earth, but as shadows, they flee away, but my joy abideth even unto the end. I have hidden myself beneath a mask. I am a black and terrible God. With courage, confident shall ye approach me. Lay down your heads upon mine altar, expecting the sweep of the sword. But the first kiss of love shall be radiant on your lips, and all my darkness and terror shall turn to light. Only those who fear shall fear. Those who have bent their backs to the yoke of slavery until they can no longer stand upright, them will I despise. But you who have the law, you who have conquered by subtlety of force, you will I take unto me, even I will take you unto 20. I ask you to sacrifice nothing at mine altar. I am the God who giveth all. I fly and I light as an hawk of mother of emerald on my mighty sweeping wing. I swoop down upon the black earth, and it gladdens into green at my coming. Three children of earth, rejoice, rejoice exceedingly. Your salvation is at hand. The end of sorrow is come. I will ravish you away into mine unutterable joy. I will kiss you and bring you to the bridal. I will spread a feast before you in the house of happiness. I am not come to rebuke you or to enslave you. I bid you not turn from your voluptuous ways, from your idleness, from your folly. But I bring you joy to your pleasure, peace to your languor, wisdom to your folly. All that ye do is right, if so be that ye enjoy it. I am come against sorrow, against weariness, against them that seek to enslave you. I pour you lustful wine that giveth you delight both at the sunset and the dawn. 12, come with me, and I will give you all that is desirable upon the earth. Because I give you that of which earth and its joys are but as shadows. They flee away, but my joy abideth even to the end. I have hidden myself beneath a mask. I am a black and terrible God. I am the serpent that destroyed the destroyer, humanity among us. Lion and the serpent that destroyed the destroyer, humanity among us. Lion and the serpent that destroyed the destroyer, humanity among us. Upon the breast of the priestess, and takes back his lance. He turns to it below, lowers and raises the lance, and makes upon them. Do what thou wilt, shall be the whole of the law. Love is the law. Love under will. He lowers the lance and turns the priestess, takes the lance in her right hand and her left hand, the left hand she offers the pattern. The priest kneels. makes with it on the pattern and consumes it. Silence the priest takes, uncovers, and offers the cup as before. Hands upon the breast of the priestess and takes back his lance. He turns to the pure oil, and raises the lance and makes upon them. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. With the right hand, makes with it and consumes it. Silence the priestess takes, uncovers and offers the cup as before.
We should be right off Calais, sir.
Lest this spirit should fire, restoring upon us health and strength and joy and peace, and that fulfillment of will and love that is perpetual happiness. He makes with the passes it, he uncovers the cup and reflects, and rises crimson. He takes the host and breaks it over. He replaces the right hand portion in the pattern. He breaks off a particle of the left hand portion. Too tall, to discover. He replaces
every single writing candidacy form with every clerk in the district. It's like 15 different counties. I don't know if every county will accept it.
He makes with pen and kisses it. He uncovers the cup, genuflects, rises music. He takes the host and breaks it over the cup. He replaces the right hand portion in the plate. He breaks off a particle of the left hand portion. Extend the lamb's point with her left hand to receive the particle. The priest clasps the cup in his own tongue. Together they depress the lamb's point in the Take a experiment, Afghanistan, used to Glory to thee, thou silent and self I am that I am. Glory to thee, beyond altar, thy spring of sperm, thy seed and germ. Glory to thee, eternal Son, thou one and three, thou Glory to thee, thou silent and so I am that I am. Glory to thee beyond all term, thy spring of sperm, thy seed and germ. Glory to thee, eternal Son, thou one in three, thou three in one. Glory and worship be to thee, sap of the world, ash, wonder tree. Glory and worship be to thee, sap of the world, ash, wonder tree. Full of the Father and the Son, the Holy Spirit is the norm. Male, female, quintessential one, man being veiled in woman form. Glory and worship in the highest, thou dove mankind that defiest, being that race must really run to spring sunshine through winter storm. Glory and worship be to thee, sap of the world, ash, wonder tree.
Kashmiri panels में
Bırakacak kızısı yani kapını.
Akbar Palgaso
Nişada.
मुझे बता तो एग्जैक्टली कहाँ पे अभी एग्जैक्टली नो लोकेशन तरीके से
अभी मैं एग्जैक्टली श्रीनगर में हूँ लेकिन
मैं इस साल श्रीनगर में किधर एग्जैक्टली किधर
हराम की जगह ये बहुत पर्सनल है ये नहीं बता सकता मैं
भैया रोट shut your bitch ass
Could you just screenshot and make it your PTR? Damn, big.
Screen sharing on Clubhouse is crazy word.
So we gonna listen to
And Big, you're the reason why women dress like that and think it's cute, but it's actually not.
It's not dressing
You have to get your Get some decency. Stop deteriorating the style of yourself.
one mic on the dirty slut monkey.
I bet you your dick's hard
My dick is soft. My dick is soft as a motherfucking kite.
Well, that makes sense.
That makes sense, Mike. That does make sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
No, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
So what's going on?
You know why? Because I don't look at women. I don't look at women as fools. I look at It's because I'm not an ignorant fuck like the rest of these people in here.
Like, so why are you talking to us then?
It's a short shirt.
It doesn't make sense. Like, if I don't like us, why would you choose us?
You gotta get your shit down. Like, it's that simple.
The thing is, you're not gonna do anything.
You pretty much tell you I am.
Yeah, so the thing is, you're waiting for me Friday night to like talk to you.
So roll.
Mike, I don't need you to do anything that you should have seen me so much.
Number one, if you ever threaten me,
Yo, Mike, shut the fuck up. Nobody cares. You're an idiot. And everything is
then I'll pick you up, throw you on the
Mike,
ground.
nobody cares. Nobody's listening. Be quiet.
It's a non-emergency so the police don't come. And then I'll go in my house and have a nice cup of coffee.
Mike, shut up. Yo, shut the fuck up.
Please don't try me. You're a big pussy. You're a big pussy.
You're done. Shut the fuck up.
Seems a
Please shut the
little.
fuck up while, please. I'm begging you.
Maybe show me your mouth.
I'm begging you to shut the fuck up. Thank you.
That was his line. He said that already. Mike, where are you from?
You should always keep your mouth open because you never know what's going to fly in there, man. Could be money, could be
Well,
dicks.
he threatened me, so I gave him the rundown. If you threaten me and you want to come to my
Mike,
property,
you're literally just proving that you're a pussy. Be quiet before I expose you even more than you're already fucked with, you idiot.
Welcome to death. That's what the destination is called.
You're literally threatening my life now, and so don't claim that I threaten you at all, because if you want to play that game, more money than you do, and I'll put you to hell through that. So you want problems? Then we can handle it. Bye.
So I'm gonna make a statement back to you. So if you come on my property, I will put 2 bullets.
No interest in coming to your dumbass property.
Throw you on the street.
No interest in doing that, bro. Just DM me if you want to see me.
Just so
Bye-bye.
the police don't come.
Alright,
So please.
baby Lynn, would you rather have dick in your mouth or money?
That's a statement, sir. It's not a threat. Learn friends. Learn the legalities.
A dick wrapped in money. Let's go.
You gotta learn
Like,
the
don't try to take it
legalities.
back, bro. You're already fucked. You're already fucked. You said what you said. Shut up now and like while you're ahead, okay? Because nobody cares. You're getting shit over by everybody.
I understand you're fatherless or whatever, but you don't have to take it out on me, man.
Baby, that's all we I feel like.
Stay calm, please. Stay calm,
Alright,
please.
thank God.
What the fuck? Relax. Oh my
Are you guys
god.
done exercising? Are you guys done having a pissing contest?
She ain't gonna let you hit, buddy.
I also dig size.
Because you guys still
Mike,
use
you're
the
down.
fucking toilet. You guys still
But I don't have to.
all
Oh,
on the wall.
disgusting.
Pockets, I want to know who you're talking
I'm
to.
talking
I
talking
genuinely
whoever's
do.
pissing. Whoever's pissing on themselves. If you're not,
Like, you are literally.
Yeah, you see, this is the shit they talk
Like,
about
you're
when
the
they
part
drink
of
this type of
America
stuff.
that people
Because
talk
this
about
is like they have
internationally and
take
say
words
America's
from
done.
guys getting
People
triggered.
like you.
It's crazy. They drink this shit. They feed this shit to you,
Stop
and then
whining. You're
they put. Has
And if
anybody
you
ever
ever
eaten
say that to me,
McDonald's?
person, that you're gonna threaten my life with your gun,
Has
bro,
anybody
I
ever
make
eaten
you
McDonald's?
regret
Listen,
that.
I don't
With
want
your
to
own
fucking
peace.
talk about your
Right, so
cockadoodle shit
don't talk to
anymore.
me in the first place. You fucking
Listen,
pussy.
I know you're full
I'll take you to court and make you regret your own words. You fucking pussy bitch faggot.
I have nothing to
Hey,
do
yo, if you
with
want to
this.
do
I'm a
something,
lawyer.
then send me your DM and we can do something for real, okay? So just send me where you at and we can really do something, please. Pussy. Keep your mouth shut now. Don't talk to daddy anymore, faggot.
Listen, I'm not gonna argue with you.
Keep your mouth shut, man. Don't say you can't finish it, bitch.
So pockets.
You ain't gonna none of that shit,
Who's
bro.
calling my name? Who's calling my name? Do you guys hear that?
Have you ever
Have you ever sucked a dick?
Absolutely not.
Yo, I'm on your ass, Mike. You fucked up.
Anybody
You
that
really
has
fucked
ever ate
up.
McDonald's,
On your ass.
you ate kids. You ate human kids, and it's so lovely, right? It's so
Thank you,
good.
bro. Thank you for your support.
Do you know that?
Your dick is big.
Excuse me,
Mike, everybody
I'm
is
talking.
shitting on
I
you,
was
bro.
talking.
Nobody cares if you're talking.
All right. So, how does it taste?
Yo, bro,
Shut. Like, how do you know how it, like, how do you know what it is? You go back to there and you buy McDonald's or you buy.
I don't get why you're talking
like that. How does it? Like cream cheese?
Guys, where's the meat to fix these two?
I offered to pay earlier, but obviously they're not for sale. But we're not in that time anymore.
I'm for sale, DM me, but I'll be quiet.
It's essential. How do you feel after eating McDonald's? Just tell me.
I just want to know what kind of price would be on Mike's head. I just want to know the price. What would it be?
Honestly, for you,
And then I'll tell you the
For
answer.
educational purposes.
I want to tell you Goyim. I'll tell you Goyim all day because you can do nothing about
Could
it.
it possibly be
You're just
a
gonna suffer.
Snickers?
You're gonna
Could it possibly be a
die.
Snickers?
it could be a snake.
It could be.
Snickers. Oh, you.
you don't
The
understand.
one with the
No,
dextrose.
no, you
the
don't
stuff
get it.
that
You
goes
don't get it.
in
You don't get it. You weren't.
I
You
love
don't
it.
get it. You don't.
I'm eating it.
You don't get it. You weren't here. These are
I
just.
bet you have a cancer note in you.
That's so rude to say.
Oh, I know.
One person. Oh, yes, you can. And we can activate it with technology. Cancer is a pick and choose thing.
Oh,
It
shit.
really is. And we do that for people who tournament online. So you better be careful. We'll just activate it with EMP waves. We'll activate the nodes that's Friday. We're already in your body with all the.
No way for your emotions.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
The fact that you even say I have a node is crazy.
Please.
Hey,
20 gay brownie points.
it's giving.
I love being a demon.
Please.
Really
Please.
Alright, Nike, I'm being serious, bro. No disrespect. If you want him
Hello,
to send me
konnichiwa.
where once again, I'm Acorn.
Hello,
I would like to see more.
Acorn, nobody asked for your input. I didn't ask for your input.
Oh.
We got a cake over here.
Please. Please. Tonight.
Tom, you know the more you beg, the more it gets worse, right?
Pockets. If you
Tonight.
keep
Tonight.
talking
Tonight.
Oh my
shit
god.
about this, I am going to personally activate your EMP waves and give you cancer.
Wait, Mike, I genuinely want to know. Did it hurt? Is that why?
Just please.
I got a colonoscopy and that shit hurt.
Nothing.
I'm gonna give you
I had my bowels removed.
I'm gonna give you the call.
I'm a demon.
He's gonna call it a night.
I'm gonna give Mike a call.
I had my bowels taken. I did a ritual.
Sound like it should.
Sorry.
Just please. Please.
Thanks, bro. You say
Please, please.
Please. Please. Tonight.
No, it's not denied. You're denied.
No. It's been rough.
Yeah, you're definitely high on something. Like, I know it's been rough for you, buddy. You've been saying denied for 10 minutes. So, I figure,
Please.
please, yeah. You're talking to somebody, you're having a trip. Let's roll it.
Fuck, when I did ayahuasca 2 years ago, bro, best of my life.
I'm sure you did, Pockets.
Oh, dude, it was fucking.
Where did you do that at? Hold on, I'll send it to you back chat. It's like a whole receipt.
Just
a whole
please.
receipt. And it's freaking
Please,
beautiful.
please.
It cost like $1,000. It was
wow.
amazing.
Yes, you have to, please, sir.
I will that shit off, dude.
Welcome to President Trump. This is your late night discussions. This is your quick room reset. We're talking about retarded things. This is a competition for retards to find out who is the most retarded. Welcome to late night discussions. If you love Donald Trump, put a 1 in the chat. If you hate Donald Trump, put a 1 in the chat. If you are retarded and you're here because you're retarded, congratulations. You might win a retarded trophy by the time we 5 a.m. If you stay with us till 5 a.m., I'll send you 2 gold coins every hour until you realize just how retarded you are. This is your room reset. Welcome, everybody. If you also, I just want everybody to feel comfortable and secure, and if you want to complain about something, tonight's your night. You can complain about anything. Did somebody recently stick a finger in your butthole? Hello?
Hello?
Can we just please behave like normal, please? Hello.
Kitover's a fucking faggot.
Just please.
Why are we getting there? Why are we getting to this point? We didn't come in here to call people faggots and now. We're children.
Yeah, that's true.
We gotta be nice to each other. Mike has been.
I don't need to be nice to John.
Shut the
We
fuck up.
don't, please.
Let's not. Like,
I'm
come on,
not
man.
gonna be nice to John Kitover. Fuck this guy. He said,
No.
John Kitover, fuck this guy.
No, let's not nice today. Nice.
I don't even know who the fuck you are. Mike, go.
And the funny part is, I'm not laughing with you. I'm laughing at you. Everybody relax. Everybody relax.
What the hell are you talking about? What Pocket? What's up, Lance? How you on the ladies
Second
doing?
part of this game, let's go.
Bye. Oh, Pepe, what's going on, Pepe? I'm at.
Okay. Just please. No religious shit.
Why do you keep saying please?
No religious shit. No automated opinions.
Spell
Just be yourself, please. Just be yourself.
You can't orchestrate an
Just
English sentence.
be
I think that's what it is.
Just be yourself. Yes. Please.
Listen, if you don't say an English sentence, I'm gonna put ice on you. Alright? I don't have time for this bullshit.
Very original, Mike. Congratulations for being a day you fucking loser.
I'm gonna say this: if you call, I'm gonna call fire.
I will also call fire with you.
Wait, can we just hose him down?
That was very funny. It was very funny.
Please. Please.
Is this Frank? Remember Frank, Rhea?
No, this gotta be Frank. Yeah, Frank.
sounds a little bit like Frank, yeah. Mike, have you seen American History X?
Frank thinks with half a brain.
Yeah, this guy sounds half a brain. Mike, you seen American History X? Or no?
I don't watch that stuff like you.
You know what? What? You don't know that stuff? This is your history. What the fuck are you talking about?
That's nice.
Tom, you're real.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
What is wrong with this guy?
Should be a medical issue. We're
Do you know
enjoying
the
it.
history of it?
Historical ignorance spotted.
Do you know Trump
Oh my
is Gabriel?
God.
You know that?
Fuck you and president.
Fuck you too, you motherfucking communist. What else are you, a dick terrorist? You motherfucker, if you don't support Trump, you're going to hell, you motherfucker. You're
Like, when's the last time you had a woman in your life?
You're all devils. You're all devils.
When's the last time you had a woman in your life?
You're either voting for Trump or you're voting for a fucking pedophile. Either or. Ball or ball. Which one? I'd rather choose fucking Ball. You know why? Because he's not a fucking kid rapist.
Mike, have you ever had sex yourself, or when's the last time you had a woman in
You
your
know,
life?
Ball is a faggot god that eats children, right?
What the fuck?
You said Ball.
Trump
That's
is
different.
fucking Ball. Trump is Ball. Okay?
Trump is not ball, bro. Trump is not ball.
I love Trump. He's got a tool. God is using him as a puppet, all right? To destroy the bullshit that's going on.
He has a
He's here to shake shit up. He's here to
Trump is
stir
a
it up.
generator of fucking
He's here to stir it up. So
He's also a generator of Saturn.
you're like,
He's also a federator of all these other satanic gods.
he's here to blow all this shit up. All this fucking bullshit, all their bases, all their
What you're trying to do in your brain,
motherfucking
he's not really
stupid
gonna
shit.
do all that. You're trying to
He's
do
here to
that.
bomb it.
What does Liz think about all this? Liz, what do you have to say on this?
I just think that Mike's mom took a lot of Tylenol when she was pregnant. Like,
Damn.
You're saying he's autistic.
Yeah. Remember when I said
I'm autistic. I'm not. I'm fine because I don't need bullshit. Like I told you, I don't need bullshit.
His blobs are like,
I'm not autistic, so I drink yerba mate.
There's some,
You think you're a mate?
Yes, sir.
You can't even speak.
Yeah, that's definitely not how.
you're just really low, Liz. Just like that.
I can't hear it. Yeah, I agree. Mike is insane.
How am I insane?
It's the tism for me. I'm out.
No, it's because it might be because I'm from Tel Aviv, so you might our culture's a little different.
That's not why. That's not why Mike. Definitely not why.
Okay, you guys.
Stop now, because that's
We
not
love you. We love you. We
Hey,
know
Mike, can you,
this is
can you
all
turn
a part of the
turn it down a little bit, man?
right?
You just want our money.
you know what's
Trump is here to shake shit up. I love Trump, all right?
It's a little late to be yelling and screaming like the fucking.
I love Trump.
Alright, that's alright, Mike. Just be quiet. We don't need to hear it again.
I'm fine. I didn't ask you, bitch. I asked you to shut the fuck up.
Listen to this little slur speak. He's slurring like a motherfucker.
I told y'all he's speaking in cursive and you just kept responding.
Yeah, I just took a rip off the
Mike,
bar.
once again, that's enough, bro. It's enough. Thank you.
But I can do that. I can do that. Because you don't have any money.
Mike.
You can't afford to get high because you'll lose your job. But guess what?
Y'all remember we were coding in MySpace, bro? They stopped us. They stopped us from building.
Marijuana wakes you up, guys. It really does. It takes you from the black cube. You're living the black cube.
You guys gonna blow himself up.
Yo, you sound-
You're terrorists.
Mike, see, Mike, you fucking with people like
Shut up.
that.
You're gonna
Fucking
bomb
with
the
people like
shit out of you,
that.
terrorist.
That's all
You
you want.
terrorism motherfucker. You haven't caused
You don't
bitch.
do that, baby.
You haven't caused bitch.
No, pockets, it's me. It's
Okay, okay.
Oh shit.
Who's more of a loser, the Arabic guy screaming or Mike? Let's go.
You don't go up. The Arabic guy is the worst.
Anybody that's gonna
He's the
anybody
worst
that's
guy
actually
I
gonna
ever
blow up.
saw.
Watch what you someone said on.
Go fucking.
Watch what you someone said on.
Go fucking take those crusty sandals off your feet.
How bad is
And
it?
go somewhere. Please.
These days the best stuff, but I can't get. I don't know what it is for him. What do you got?
What is that?
Kiza, are you mad we stole your identity?
Mike,
Are
what
you
the fuck is
mad?
wrong with you?
Yeah, hold on. Mike, hold on. What is he saying that was bad?
Oh no, I was just saying. I was just saying. I mean, you know, with the policies on this app
They
recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, if he's talking shit in his language, like I'm gonna blow up the United States. Yeah, that gets fucked up by stick. Yeah, that's fucked up.
He's not gonna do shit. He's gonna fuck himself in the ass with his sandals. Because he's the driest piece of shit.
Grown man, Mike. You're a grown man.
Mike, this is really like your moment, is it? Is this your
Mike
from
Jacksonville, dude. Mike, you need to go Jacksonville, dude.
Me?
You need to go find a woman, bro.
You're not a dude.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, that's why I was asking.
I'm celibate. I'm divorced.
Don't encourage him to find a woman.
I'm divorced. I'm not finding shit. Okay, I'm good with my money and I'm good with my hoes.
Go to an urban city center.
I'm good with the money and the hoes, alright?
Go to an urban city center.
Please.
And talk to people.
Please. No,
Mike,
just like that guy was saying, please. I can't take the mass transit. I don't want to be in a train with a bunch of demons. Fuck you guys.
Alright, anyways.
Fuck you guys. I'll be in my M4 car. I'll be riding around the town. Riding around the town.
Yeah, you said that already.
Yep.
Wait, why is the title say late night lot lizards discussions? I mean, is there a bunch of Pockets is a horror.
I didn't realize how lucky I am. And like seeing her, I was like, yo, I'm
Me.
like,
John
God is good to
Kitover
me.
for Chicago Met defeat
It's
Brandon
okay,
Johnson.
man.
Gotta get these socialists out of office. Rid of all these liberal communists.
Attention spilled over City Hall today after we are done. Attention spilled over City Hall today. Attention.
If you do that and couple that with an act,
I didn't know last part because it didn't fucking matter. But yes.
Did you write the lyrics to that song title?
Yes, I have so far. It's actually kind of fire. I'll send you in the back channel. Fuck everything.
It's gonna be good.
So these cops are gonna arrest us.
I'll see you guys in Valhalla when Trump destroys this place.
See you later, Mike. We'll see you there. Bye.
We're all Goyim here, just doing what the next.
Who are you calling the Goyim, bitch? You motherfucker.
See you later. Nice talking.
Shut up and eat my slob, you motherfucking Goyim piece of shit.
Well, you're a Jew. You're a Jewish man talking about Valhalla. This is the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Attention spilled over City Hall today after we are done.
And being anti-something, and now you don't act like a crack baby, man.
Okay.
I asked him.
And then what's a crack baby?
No, and then so real quick. So basically, you're asking me a stupid question. He said Valhalla. Did you not hear what he just said? He said Valhalla, right?
Yeah, he did say that.
And he's a Jew.
Ask him what his favorite candy bar is.
He's a Jewish man.
That doesn't make any sense. You can't say that.
Yo, Ray, ask him what his favorite candy bar is.
Alright. I mean, I guess
Do you not understand?
No, I get it. I do get it.
Okay, cool.
Just, I would say the tone would be my thing, but you're right there.
Oh, not the tone. Shit, dude. If everything was about tone, I'd be shot.
Right.
I would be shot.
Matter, so that's why.
100%. No, I'd be shot.
Yeah, anti-Semitic. And by the way, anti-Semitic is a made-up term. Semite is a person that comes from the line of Shem.
Oh, no way. I had no idea.
Good point.
I'm gonna eat it, Mike.
Alright, so why? I guess we can. So why do you say that? Why is anti-Semitic made up?
I don't know. I mean, the word Semite basically is talking about a person that's from the line of Shem. If you're talking, and if you understand biblical history or even just secular history, you know, there's various dictionaries, various etymological books you can go look up for yourself to basically, confirm that.
You're telling these people to look it up themselves?
Yeah, I mean, that's what you're supposed. Well, shit, I mean, you can sit up here and verbatim quote the exact same definition and, it goes out one ear and out the other.
No, you're right, but
That is very true.
you're right, but like, what do you think about
Well, because the individual that made up the term anti-Semitic is the same individual who was using it against the Jews, from what I remember.
Yeah,
now, I might be a little off.
No, you're
Didn't
right.
that same individual create the porn industry too? Shut up, Dan.
Oh, did he?
No, he did
I
not,
think so.
obviously, because that was a
Not did he?
Oh, well, I should have said it like that.
For this
My bad. My nose kind of stuffy, so I might slur my speech a little bit.
Now you go. We speaking cursive here.
that was so good. Did he? No, that's it.
Bro, perfect comedic timing, bro. I love life. Yo, SNL couldn't even come up with the shit that happens on Clubhouse, like ever.
Matt, check your throat. Okay, come up with it. Okay.
God is just too good.
Well, here's the thing, though, Pac. It's funny, man. It is ironic you mentioned that, right? A lot of these motherfuckers are hacks, right? A lot of these people are just individuals who are paid by the machine. Some of them are not really that talented. There are people that are more talented than them, as far as coming up with comedy and shit, but they don't have the platform. But in today's time, with all these various media sites, social media sites specifically, like YouTube and whatnot, you can create your own platform and be that kind of individual. Whereas 20, 30 years ago, you needed somebody to get your name out there in a mass, not just locally, but like worldwide, mass producing your content, it was hard to do 20, 30 years ago, 90s, 80s, 70s especially,
August couldn't even close the bathroom door 20, 30 years ago.
Oh, good stuttering, bro. Get you better out.
Matt, what's going on?
Who's talking to me? Who's that?
Orlando.
Oh, hey, what's going on, Orlando? How's your night going?
That's going well.
George Foreman, bro.
George Foreman. What's new? What's in your mind?
Morgan Freeman.
Yeah,
George Foreman.
Anything new with you, Orlando? What do you want to talk about?
You ever feel a little bloom?
No, I'm good. I'm glad to see ain't nobody fussing and cussing in here tonight.
Hello? Don't you think it's kind of ironic that we, the people, voted for Donald Trump because we wanted to send a fuck you message to the establishment?
Voted for him.
Come on.
Oh, John Kitover, you having buyer's remorse?
I needed
Yeah, you
that
want to see the
reset
light?
too. I needed that fucking reset.
I was trying to say that we voted for Donald Trump to send a fuck you message to the establishment. And in the end... Hello?
Hello?
How are things going with your husband, Dr. Adams? Are you and your husband happy? You and your white husband wearing matching socks this evening, Dr. Adams? Oh, I'm so happy for you. How's the love life? How's the marriage? How's the family coming along, Dr. Adams? You must be so happy.
The question is, how many people would admit they got buyer's remorse?
I mean, there's plenty out there. There's been people on the stage that have basically said they're not happy. I mean, it's not. I voted for Trump and I'm happy. Yeah, but there's also people that, who are like, well, there's some things I don't agree with, but I mean, are you saying that nobody would say that? What do you got? No, not at all. I'm just saying, like, I'm one of them that isn't. that. But then secondary election down at the bottom there. I know. I'm just like, cause his claim that like buyer's remorse, like I'm saying, like there's a lot of that, but there's also like a lot of not of that, like people who are still standing on it.
Hey, Kelly, you got.
I mean, honestly, like, could you imagine if we would have voted the other way? What would happen? Like, where we would be at right now? Right? Come on.
Yeah, and it doesn't mean that I agree with a lot of the shit I see under Trump. It just means I still wouldn't want it the other way.
Yeah, I think it wouldn't have mattered either way. But, well, let me say this. I mean, all these people are characters. All these people are actors. And some of the people...
Everybody's an actor. Wait a minute now. Don't get on actors, man.
Let's see. I mean, what isn't not Donald Trump, doesn't he not have an IMDb page, fucking with the WWE and Vince McMahon and shit? And then you have Linda McMahon, who's on the board of education or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like a fucking person who does scripts for the WWE, or somebody who oversees scripts of the WWE, back in the day, right? Same thing. I mean, look, same thing with what's her name, Kamala Harris. These people are not authentic, man. They have a fucking script they read off of. It's very apparent, when you look at some of the interviews that they do, and the shit that this guy's doing right now. I mean, look, this is by far the most juvenile administration we've ever seen, by far. And it's just, to me, I think that the people that's pulling the strings with Trump, it seemed like they're ready to liquidate this country, which they've already been doing with either party, but it's looking like
really just really think that, like, I don't know, that this is just set up. Maybe stuff is set up. Like, I don't know. Like,
Yes, they all think. Yes, everybody thinks it's all.
You lost me at they. Who's they?
Let's see, the International Banking Cartel, the elites, the Vatican, the Jesuit order.
It's never.
Those would be the individuals you probably need to look into, because they're the ones running the show.
But it's never. It's not.
Listen, I'll say this. As much as I don't like
it's never going to be a war.
As much as I don't like the Israelis and the shit they're doing. Speaking of the IDF and them characters,
Israelis don't have any.
They're not the ones really controlling. That's more of the mascot of who they want you to think is controlling everything. But as much power as they do have, they have other people pulling their strings.
Wait, so I've got to ask. So where does Donald Trump sit in the pecking order, in your mind, in terms of like global power people?
On the outskirts, on the two-dimensional level. Well, listen. Look. To answer your question, I'm gonna answer it in increments, right, or in layers. Yeah, from the outside looking in, right. It would appear, because he's leading the free country that's supposed to be the leader of the world, right? So technically he would be the one, but if we understand that the president, that in times, back in the ancient world, right, you had kings, you had pharaohs, you had sultans, so on and so forth, right? In today's time, you have representatives, prime ministers, presidents. These terms would indicate these individuals are not the real people running the country. So I would say that the banking cartel, international bankers, and the people that control them are the ones that control this individual. All wars are banking wars. Whenever you see a war happen, that means that somebody needs to pay up. And this particular country is what, 39, 40 trillion in debt.
Not explaining anything.
No, I'm just first and foremost. I'm answering Tommy's question.
The whole point is he's doing his part.
Absolutely hard.
What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Crazy.
So yeah, and I'm gonna conclude.
Oh God. So y'all got Ray on here for a
Hey Bruce, I think that those animals that are in your PTR have a higher intelligence than you do.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and you answer like an unintelligent.
Yeah, unintelligent. Spell it, nigga.
So, Tommy, what the fuck is wrong with you, you cocksucker?
Bruce. What are you doing?
But y'all get people on here that not even say.
This is why black people can't have nice shit. Go ahead, Ray Hopper.
Yeah, no problem. Appreciate it, Dr. Adams. So to conclude, I would say that it's the banking cartel of the international bankers, Tommy. Overall, they're the ones that allow these wars to go on. And you can look into history of who control the banks. You start to understand one all the way back. That's who's running the show. And the more I keep looking into certain things, whether it be politics, religion, the entertainment, and it's all throughout the world. I mean, I always go back and point to other scarlet wearing, purple wearing, known as the Vatican, in their particular order, specifically the Jesuit order. So that's just who I always point to.
Can I respond on Bruce's behalf? So what Bruce was saying is like he interrupted, so that was bad. But because you were saying a lot of things, and I think what he was asking for was like any sort of evidence, because he made at least like 3-4 claims, and none of them came with any evidence. So I think that's all that he was asking for.
So you're talking about like evidence of?
I appreciate it. I mean, I was just curious because of what you had said. Like, if all these people that aren't a part of our country are these people that you were saying are, the ones that are actually pulling the strings. I was curious, well, where does our top guy sit in that pecking order? And how much of a pawn do you see him? How much is he being lulled to sleep? How much is he, how actively in, being, I guess, walked like a dog.
I understand your question.
Maybe he likes it. Maybe he wants.
Well, yeah, I mean, partially, AIPAC / Israel. I mean, there's definitely a correlation with that in America. I mean, we can see it. But even with them, once again, people point, well, the Jews run the world. At one point, I believed that at one point until I started to really look into their stuff. And yes, they do complain about a lot of things. They do have a little bit of pull and a little bit of a stranglehold on certain people. But all at the same time,
What had changed your mind?
They're not the ones.
Is it that, like, you had realized?
They're not the. They've been. Well, watch this, Tommy. I mean, like I said, they're a part of it, but they're only a pawn themselves. They themselves have been kicked out of over 100 countries on this planet. But you know who has been accepted in almost pretty much every country? And we're going to look into history. The Jews, these particular Jews that are in Atlanta, Israel right now have been warned about. But I'm going to tell you a specific group that has been warned about by damn near every fucking country going back to when they started their conquest going into the 1400s, spreading the Roman Catholic doctrine throughout the world. And it was the Catholic Church, specifically the Jesuits. All right, and some of the presidents that have been knocked off, they warned about these individuals in some of their diaries or some of their writings that it's hard to find unless you go and do very due diligent research on them speaking about this. So,
Maybe, can I ask one question, please?
Yeah.
My English is not good. I'm just asking asking the one question. What's the meaning is my vote is last question. My vote is last. What's the meaning?
I think he's asking what's the meaning of what you said. What's the overall point, maybe?
No,
Your English are very good. Very good.
No, I mean, basically my, what I was saying was just to answer Tommy's question of who's pulling the strings and who's over, like, if Trump's not the guy pulling the strings in this country, who is, right? And I'm just giving my perspective of my research that I've done.
It's the Jews. It's the fucking Jews.
Yeah, partially them.
Yes, my English British teacher. No, your English is very good. Very good.
Are you from Russia?
My blood is last blood. What's the meaning? Is it?
Huh? Your blood?
Yeah, my English teacher told me your English is very good. My blood is last blood. What's the meaning? Is it?
I'm not sure if you're.
For the third time, your English is very good.
He's not Chinese. He's Russian.
Yeah. Roman Rabbi, say something, please.
I mean, I guess I was kind of asking the same question, so I can speak English very good, so I'll ask it.
What I'm asking from the Rabbi.
I think what does it all mean for me is more about this, like you once thought the Jews control everything. Did that change because you had realized this other power was a lot longer lasting? Like, is it that the Jesuits for, 1,000 extra more years have been on top in more places, and it's just kind of like this math equation where it's like, yeah, the Jews have been on top here and there, but the Jesuits, like, over time have had, like, the biggest kind of top dog score.
Yeah, Tommy. Okay, so real quick. So no, I mean that's a good question. If you notice if you go look at a lot of the media that we consume, right? What's the best way to put this? So a lot of media that we consume, especially that goes into historical information. I'm not sure if you watched the series Shogun on Hulu. They were speaking about how they infiltrated Japan during the 15th or 16th century, and I believe the emperor at that time, Lord Oranaga, warned about these individuals going in and infiltrating their country and bringing that Catholic doctrine. Abraham Lincoln was another individual who warned about these individuals, and I think that was one of the reasons why he ended up getting killed, because he didn't want them establishing a specific banking system over here. And I think he wanted to keep it. He wanted to bring America to a gold and silver standard, where they wanted to have this country be in debt. I had to go look back on that. I haven't looked at that information in a long time, but him, there's various other individuals. There's also them infiltrating China during the 1600s, if I'm not mistaken. There's, like, when you go look in a lot of different people in the past, they vividly talk about these individuals more so than anybody else, coming into their country and causing chaos and causing a lot of different things that happen. So with Trump, yeah, I mean, he is a Zionist. I mean, he's a staunch Zionist. But one thing that people really don't speak about him outside of people who are labeled conspiracy theorists on YouTube or people who are actually astute to understand, he's Jesuit educated. Just like Joe Biden was Jesuit educated and a few other presidents were, right? And he himself, you know, I mean, I have the video and I've seen the video. Yeah, them too. Yeah, them too. I mean, yeah, these people, they like when you go look into their history, they cause and start a lot of fucking wars, man. And what they do is and through, you know, the Jesuit order, which is a military faction of the Roman Catholic Church, they control the CIA, right? And the CIA in modern times, right? Because we can go into, you know, pre-modern history, if you will, like before the age of discovery and all this other stuff. They do a lot of things where they will pit certain entities against each other, country against country, ideology against ideology, right? I've witnessed this in various religious communities, even my own. I've also seen, you know, just in general, like just how just with countries and whatnot. And every time I look into it, yeah, these people have a hand in it, you know. And it's actually in their memo to do this. Actually, I've seen Alberto Rivera, a former Jesuit minister, I think, and another individual who did a whole long, like 2-hour breakdown of these individuals where they play both sides. So, man, it's a lot, man. Especially when you go look into these individuals, what they do. And also, too, some of the other extracurricular shit that they do militarily wise and whatnot, as far as, let's say, some extraordinary supernatural type shit that goes on. There's a podcast I do watch, you know, where it comes to where he sits down. He's a very popular podcast on YouTube. Some of the individuals that have spoken about their encounters with the supernatural and shit, and they talk about some of the elite families and whatnot. For some reason, they end up.
Is this Sean Ryan show or something?
Sean Ryan. Let me see. Actually, let me conclude now, and I'll post his.
Yeah, go for it.
I'll post his channel in the link or in the comment section. But yeah, like I guess, you know, there was this individual who encountered a creature that was biogenetically engineered that he ended up airing out, right? He was a trucker. He was actually, I think he's an old man. But yeah, he said that, yeah, man, you know, I think he ended up mentioning the Jesuits and another individual who was a part of the bloodline. In a whole other interview, mentioned them as well. Right, and so it's just like there's so much shit linking to these individuals and other individuals coming out and saying what this truly is. Have you ever watched? I'll bring another example out because to me it's just very fascinating to see people are not just the people that they're talking about is not specifically the Jews per se, but it's these individuals. Have you ever heard of a show named Sanford and Son?
Yeah. I thought that was just like a black comedy, though.
Yeah, but no, it is a black comedy. But there's so you know the son, not Fox, but the son the dude that played the son, right? He died recently. He died actually this year, and 2 years ago, and I only listened to a little bit of his interview, but someone played a certain segment of the interview that was very interesting that I didn't watch, right? And he was saying, because he was going through a lot of shit that goes on in Hollywood, a lot of the occult, a lot of the Luciferian shit that goes on in the entertainment industry. He actually said this, that, you know, the enemy you think is not really your enemy, right? And that his time being in Hollywood, because he was in Hollywood for a very long time, you know, going back to the 70s and whatnot, that, yeah, the people that control the society and control the dollar and everything, he said that the Jesuit order. You know, these are the ones that run this shit. And it's funny because you hear people say Jews run Hollywood, which they do to a certain degree. But obviously, you know, according to these individuals, they say that, yeah, this is the entity that controls them. So.
Rayaba, you know, it's an ever evolving, you know, just frustration, you know, when it comes to people saying that Jews run Hollywood. Like, y'all need to stop this narrative. Like, it's getting to a point where it's getting old and it's getting very weird. You know what I mean?
But Adams, have you been listening to what I've been saying the last, 5 minutes? I said that, yeah, look, when it comes to Hollywood, yeah, they do run a lot of, they own Viacom, they own a lot of different shit. They just happen to be, but what I'm saying is that they're not the ones in control of every fucking thing. I don't know if you heard that or not. I'm telling you who really controls them and who controls all the shit that we have. I'm talking about a specific group that's over all these individuals.
Which is whom? I mean, the consumer controls these conglomerates, right?
The consumer?
Right.
As far as the spending power, but if you're talking about
Right. So, how are you passively going to have a conversation as far as the spending power? That's a pretty important relationship as far as, how this power, is congruent, listen, it's one of those things, man. We can agree to disagree.
But yeah, but here's the thing though, right? Let's say, majority of the people have the spending power and have a certain level of power to be a mover and shaker as far as where their dollar goes, but at the same time, it's like herding sheep, right, in a barn. You understand that the sheep gives you a certain level of, or even just having a farm, right? You have animals, you have cows that you milk, right? And people use the term milking the cow, right? Right, milking the cow for money, right? And you have chickens with the eggs and whatnot, lamb for the meat. As long as you have an ever steady flow of that, right? Then if you're able to herd them into where you want them to go, then that's where your money's going to go.
Exactly.
You know? So overall, we can have the spending power, but if people don't understand who's controlling the dollar, right, and controlling the banks and controlling where this money is going, then what good is having the spending power if you don't even know where your money's going to when you spend it? You understand? So that's why I'm pointing out the Jesuits, the Catholic Church. All right, going back to the Templars, going back to when the Jesuits got rid of them, they took over the shit that they had, and here we are today. And they caused a lot of these wars that go on. Now, as far as I'll end here. I'll go on mute. Once again, when it comes to the Jews, yeah, they do control a certain portion of this of things that go on. But once again, I'm gonna say this again. They're not the ones in control of this earth. They're not. And if you understand, now if you're a Bible believer, you would even know what I'm saying should even resonate more because it speaks about it specifically. But that's another story for another day.
But when you talk about the consumer, when you look at mergers and acquisitions, there are a lot of companies that have merged and acquired different companies that you don't even know that just because you see a name brand or something, you think that's an individual company, but not realizing that company done been merged and acquisitioned by our main company. So you're thinking that you're buying something based on your own preferences, not really, because the main company is in control of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different companies under one umbrella.
Yeah, that's corporate America. That shit is whack. But Raya Baya, going back to your point, what did you mean by if you read the Bible, you understand in terms of the Jesuits?
Because they're spoken vividly, the Catholic Church spoken vividly in the scriptures, in the book of Revelations. But, you know, I can point to it about the scarlet and red, you know, the scarlet, you know, decked out in red. I mean, it's right there. The mystery of iniquity. All right. It's, you know, that's what it's talking about. Because what they believe in, whether people believe in, you know, Catholicism or not, it's not to say every individual who claims to be a Catholic is evil by proxy of being a part of the Catholic Church. I'm speaking of the elites, right? They follow the ancient Babylonian mystery school system. They follow certain entities like Lilith and various other entities, all right? And
is that in the Bible?
No, I mean...
All right, so
wait, no, yeah, it is in the
man's
Bible.
question. Let's answer the man's question.
I did answer his question. I said that it is in the Bible. What I'm speaking on is the esoteric aspect of what they're into. But you don't need to find. But when it comes to the Bible, you don't need to like the Bible tells you to accumulate knowledge, and you don't just accumulate knowledge by just reading manuscripts and scripture and whatnot. You also have to understand history. You also have to understand civilizations and what they were into. This is not all going to be recorded in the scriptures. So all I'm saying is that, you know, the mystery school system of Babylon is what they follow, and that's what the Bible is talking about. It's talking about the mystery school system or mystery Babylon, and the things that, you know, that's required of it.
But I just don't. The one thing I'm not understanding is how are you saying the Bible's talking about the Jesuits when, you know, like how would that make sense? Because like, which one was created first, the Bible or the Jesuits' order? Because the Bible obviously was. So how would it be that the Bible was talking about it first?
Well, first and foremost, the scriptures, like when you're dealing with the old, so-called New Testament,
Okay, this is some new music here on Suno. John Kitover Band.
Thou who art high, beyond all I am, who has no nature and no name, who art when all but thou art gone, thou center and secret of the sun, thou hidden spring of all things known and he kneel, adore, rises, turns, shows the cup to the people, turns, replaces the cup, and adores music. For this is the covenant of resurrection. He makes the 5 crosses on the priestess. Accept, O Lord, this sacrifice of life and joy, true warrants of the covenant of resurrection. The priest offers the lance to the priestess, who kisses it. He then touches her between the breasts and upon the body. He then flings out his arms upward as comprehending the whole shrine. Let this offering be borne upon the waves of aether to our Lord, and Father the Son that travelleth over the heavens in his name on. He closes his hands, kisses the priestess between the breasts, and makes 3 great crosses over the paten, the cup, and himself. He strikes his breast. All repeat this action. Hear ye all, saints of the true church of old time, now essentially present, that of ye we claim heirship, with ye we claim communion, from ye we claim benediction in the name of to the people, turns, replaces the cup and adores music. For this is the covenant of resurrection. He makes the 5 crosses on the priestess. Accept, O Lord, this sacrifice of life and joy, true warrants of the covenant of resurrection. The priest offers the lance to the priestess, who kisses it. He then touches her between the breast and upon the body. He then flings out his arms upward, as comprehending the whole shrine. Let this offering be borne upon the waves of Aether to our Lord and Father, the Son that travelleth over the heavens in his name on. He closes his hands, kisses the priestess between the breasts, and makes 3 great crosses over the paten, the cup, and himself. He strikes his breast. All repeat this action. Here ye are, saints of the true church of old time, now essentially present. That of ye we claim heirship, with ye we claim communion, from ye we claim benediction in the name of saints of the true church of old time, now essentially present. That of ye we claim heirship, with ye we claim communion, from ye we claim benediction in the name of the deacon unto them from whose eyes the veil of life hath fallen. May there be granted the accomplishment of their truths, whether they will absorption in the infinite, or to be united with their chosen and preferred, or to be in contemplation, or to be at peace, or to achieve the light and heroism door rises, turn shows host to the people, turns replaces host, and adores music. He takes the cup. And to them from whose eyes the veil of life fallen, may there be granted the accomplishment of their true wills. Whether they will absorption in the infinite, to be united with their chosen and preferred, or to be in contemplation, or to be at peace, or to achieve the labor and heroism of incarnation on this planet or another, or in any star or else unto them. May there be granted the accomplishment of their wills, yea, the accomplishment of their wills. Ayo. All sit, the deacon and the children attend the priest and priestess, ready to hold any appropriate weapon as may be necessary. Via the consecration of the ends, the priest makes the 5 crosses, 312 on Peyton and Cup, 4 on Peyton alone. rises, turns, shows host to the people, turns, replaces host, and adores music. He takes the cup. People of the joy of man upon earth, solace of labor, inspiration of endeavor, blessed be now vision, the interplay of which things weave the dance of the veil of life upon the face of the spirit. Let there be harmony and beauty in your mystic loves, that in us may be health and wealth and strength and divine pleasure according to the law of liberty. Let each pursue his will as a strong man that rejoiceth in his way, as the course of a star that blazeth forever among the joyous company of heaven. The people, so mote it be. Birth, be the hour auspicious, and the gate of life open in peace and in well-being, so that she that beareth children may rejoice, and the babe catch life with both hands. So mote it be. Marriage, upon all that this day unite with love under will let fall success, may strength and skill unite to bring forth ecstasy, and beauty answer beauty. So mote it be.
Lotse and Siddhartha and Krishna and Tahuti, Moshe, Dionysus, Mohammed and Megatherion, with these also Hermes, Pan, Priapus, Osiris and Melchizedek, Chem and Amaun and Mentu, Heracles, Orpheus and Odysseus with Virgilius, Catullus, Martialis, Rabelais, Swinburne and many an holy bard, Apollonius, Tianius, Simon Magus, Manes, Pythagoras, Basilides, Valentinus, Bardesains and Hippolytus, that transmitted the light of the Gnosis to us, their successors and their heirs, with Merlin Arthur, Camerate Parzival, and many another, Priya Patero Cletius Sen, Fet, priest and king, that bore the lance and cup, the sword and disc, against the heathen, and these also, Camillus Magnus and his paladins, with William of Shiren, Frederick of Hohenstaufen, Roger Bacon, Jacobus Bernardus Molensis the Martyr, Christian Rosenkreutz, Ulrich von Hutten, Paracelsus, Michael Mayer, Roderick Borgia, Poe, Alexander the Sixth, Jacob Boehme, Francis Bacon, Lord Verulam, Andrea Robertus de Fluctibus, Johannes D. Sir Edward Kelly, Thomas Val, Elias Ashmole, Molinos, Adam Weishaupt, Wolfgang von Goethe, Ludovicus, Rex Bavaria, Richard Wagner, Alphonse Louis Constant, Friedrich Nietzsche, Hargrave Jennings, Carl Kellner, Forlong Dux, Sir Richard Payne-Knight, Paul Galton, Sir Richard Francis Burton, Dr. Gerard and Kelsey, Dr. Theodore Ross, and Sir Alistair Crowley, O sons of the lion and the snake, with all thy saints we worthily commemorate and worthy that well, and are to come. May their essence be her present, potent, puissant, and paternal, to perfect these feats. Gods and Siddhartha and Krishna and Tahuti, Moshe, Dionysus, Mohammed and Megatherion. With these also Hermes, Pan, Priapus, Osiris and Melchizedek, Chem and Amun and Mentu, Heracles, Orpheus and Odysseus with Virgilius, Catullus Martialis, Rabelais, Swinburne, and many an holy bard, Apollonius Tianius, Simon Magus, Manes, Pythagoras, Basilides, Valentinus, Bardesigns, and Hippolytus, that transmitted the light of the Gnosis to us, their successors and their heirs, with Merlin, Arthur, Cameret, Parzival, and many another. Priya and 147 Fet, priest and king that bore the lance and cup, the sword and disc against the heathen. And these also, Carolus Magnus and his paladins, with William of Shiren, Frederick of Hohenstaufen, Roger Bacon, Jacobus Burgundus, Molensis the martyr, Christian Rosenkreutz, Ulrich von Hutten, Paracelsus, Michael Mayer, Roderick Borgia Poi, Alexander the Sixth, Jacob Boheme, Francis Bacon, Lord Verulam, Andrea, Robertus de Fluctibus, Johannes D, Sir Edward Kelly, Thomas Vaughan, Elias Ashmole Molinos, Adam Wishow, Wolfgang van Gogh, Ludovicus, Rex Bavaria, Richard Wagner, Alphonse Louis Constant, Frederick Nietzsche, Hargrave Jennings, Carl Kellner, Forlong Dukes, Sir Richard Paynight, Paul Gauguin, Sir Richard Francis Burton, Dr. Gerard Encausse, Dr. Theodorus, and Sir Alistair Crowley, O sons of the Lion and the Snake! With all thy saints we worthily commemorate them, worthy that were and are to come. May their essence be heard present, potent, puissant, and paternal to perfect this feast.
Todo Pileico. And receiver of joy. Gate of life and love. Be thou ever ready. Thou ungone handmaiden, in thine office of gladness, so mote it be. The same. Surface of the earth, continuing knowledge from generation unto generation. Thou art Lord of us upon heaths and in woods, on mountains and in caves, owingly in the marketplaces and secretly in the chambers of our houses, in temples of gold and ivory and marble, as in these other temples of our bodies. We worthily commemorate them worthy that did of old adore thee and manifest thy glory unto men. life and love. Be thou ever ready, thou and thine handmaiden, in thine office of gladness. So mote it be. The saints, Lord of life and joy, that art the might of men, thine art the essence of every true God that is upon the surface of the earth, continuing knowledge from generation unto generation. Thou adored of us upon heaths and in woods, on mountains and in caves, openly in the marketplaces and secretly in the chambers of our houses, in temples of gold and ivory and marble, as in these other temples of our bodies. We worthily commemorate them, worthy that did of old adore thee, and manifest thy glory unto men.
The Son, the Diacon, Lord visible and sensible, of whom this earth is but a frozen spark, turning about thee with annual and diurnal motion, source of light, source of life, let thy perpetual radiance hearten us to continual labor and enjoyment, so that as we are constant partakers of thy bounty, we may in our particular orbit give out light and life, sustenance and joy to them that revolve about us, without diminution of substance or effulgence, forever. So mote it be. The Lord, the Diacon, Lord secret and most holy, source of life, source of love, source of liberty, be thou ever constant and mighty within us, force of energy, fire of motion, with diligence, let us ever labor with thee, that we may remain in thine abundant joy. So mote it be. The moon, lady of night, that turning ever about us art, now visible and now invisible in thy season, be thou favorable to hunters and lovers, and to all men that toil upon the earth, and to all mariners upon the sea. So mote it be. visible and sensible, of whom this earth is but a frozen spark turning about thee with annual and diurnal motion. Source of light, source of life, let thy perpetual radiance hearten us to continual labor and enjoyment, so that as we are constant partakers of thy bounty, we may in our particular orbit give out light and life, sustenance and joy to them that revolve about us, without diminution of substance or effulgence forever. So mote it be. The Lord, secret and most holy, source of life, source of love, source of liberty, be thou ever constant and mighty within us, force of energy, fire of motion, with diligence let us ever labor with thee, that we may remain in thine abundant joy. So mote it be. The moon, lady of night, that turning ever about us art, now visible and now invisible in thy season, be thou favorable to hunters and lovers, and to all men that toil upon the earth, and to all mariners upon the sea. So mote it be.
The priestess is seated with the paten in her right hand and the cup in her left. The priest presents the lamps, which she kisses 11 times. The priestess is seated with a paten in her right hand and the cup in her left. The priest presents the lance, which she kisses 11 times. She then holds it to her breast, while the priest, falling at her knees, kisses them, his arms stretched along her thighs. He remains in this adoration while the deacon intones the collect. All stand to order with the Dieu guard. That is, feet square, hands with linked thumbs held loosely. This is the universal position when standing unless other direction is given. Thou that art one, our Lord in the universe, the Son, our Lord in ourselves, whose name is mystery of mystery, uttermost being, whose radiance enlightening the worlds, is also the breath that maketh every god, even and death, to tremble before thee. By the sign of light appear thou glorious upon the throne of the Son. Make open the path of creation and of intelligence between us and our minds. And lies in our understanding, the cry to hope. as in savage countries, resumed her robe. Thou that art one, our Lord in the universe, the Son, our Lord in ourselves, whose name is mystery of mystery. Uttermost being whose radiance enlightening the worlds, is also the breath that maketh every god, even in death, to tremble before thee. By the sign of light appear thou glorious upon the throne of the sun. May they go from the path of creation and of intelligence between us and of minds. Enlighten our understanding, encourage our hearts. Let thy light crystallize itself in our blood, fulfilling us of resurrection. Akadua, to Fabir, the Ashefo. There is no law beyond do what thou wilt. The priest parts the veil of his lambs during the previous speeches the priestess has, if necessary, as in savage countries, resume her role.
O secret of secrets that art hidden in the being of all that lives not thee, do we adore, for that which adoreth is also thou. Thou art that, and that am I. I am the flame that burns in every heart of man, and in the core of every star. I am life, and the giver of life, yet therefore is the knowledge of me, the knowledge of death. I am alone, there is no prophet, a feast for the supreme ritual.